It is not known whether the elders, who delight the children who collect candy by walking door to door with colorful buckets in their hands, know that their houses will be showered with exit. They do not give it sugar, but they prepare the most delicious candies for that day and start to wait for the evening in their home where they decorate with terrible themes. In short, Halloween is a holiday where houses are decorated with figures such as skulls, spiders and ghosts, and children in costumes walk door to door in the evening. The true story of Halloween, like many holidays that come to our day with a change of meaning and shape, is a little farther from wanting to please children. So what is Halloween really? Halloween, which is not exactly known when it was first celebrated, is actually the ancient Celtic festival known as Samhain. Although the starting year is not known exactly, the date of October 31st, when the celebrations were held, has managed to come unchanged until today. October 31st is known as the end of the harvest season and is a guarantee of survival for the people of the period whose only source of income is land. Of course, there were those who were extremely satisfied with their harvest, as well as those who ended the year with a product much lower than their expectations. The farmers, who were evident from the amount of harvests that they would have to spend the next year, believed that the only culprits of this situation were the souls who could not find peace after their deaths. According to this strange belief, the souls of those who fell victim to murder, died before completing their work in the world, or who spent their lives as sinners, visit the world every year on October 31st and curse people. The farmers who failed to frighten and kidnap them in their previous visit came under what they expected for their harvest, as they had their share of this curse. The scary clothes and quirky house decorations worn on Halloween are based on this tradition. The scary figures they hung outside their homes and the scary mask clothes they wore as the weather darkened had a purpose to frighten away these evil spirits. Throughout the festival, people threw the bones of the animals they slaughtered into the big fires they burned in the squares in order to prepare for the approaching winter months and tried to drive the restless spirits away from the bad smells. Halloween, which was celebrated in England by the Irish, Scots and Welsh as a pagan festival, was continued by those who immigrated to North America in the 19th century and thus became celebrated on American soil. With its popularity and adoption by the Americans, Halloween, which is the scene of many more magnificent celebrations every year, has been adapted to Christianity over time and accepted as the eve of Saints' Day. Thus, the pagan roots of Halloween were forgotten over time, and by the 20th century, it began to be recognized as an American popular culture even in its birthplace. Today, the most spectacular celebrations and events organized for this holiday, which is known almost all over the world, are undoubtedly held in America.